dumbass situations I get myself into. I am currently in Rosenheim, Deutschland. I think I'm next to the Austrian border. I just got off my train from Munich, and there, lovely, is the train I'm supposed to be taking, which is at 5:32. Plot twist is, it's about 1:35 a.m. right now, so I've got 4 hours in this abandoned ass, sketchy ass fucking Bahnhof with nobody else around, only myself. McDonald's is around, but that closes at 3 a.m. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna spend that much money on fucking McDonald's. But anyways, that's how my day's going. I mean, I know it's just gonna happen, but still, it's fucking hilarious to me at least. So yeah, how are you doing? There's the abandoned ass, there is literally nobody here. I got off on my train, and there was fucking, and everybody just like disappeared. It's so fucking funny. Here we are, going up the stairs. I'm literally gonna show you how abandoned this place is. It's fucking creepy, not creepy. It's more funny. It's just like, what dumbass situation will Muhammad get himself into now? See, here we have, there you have the train with nobody in it. There's platform. Yeah, there we are. I've been in platforms on the bus side. I've never been in a Bahnhof all to myself before. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not fucking kidding when I tell you this place is fucking empty, bitches. Like, I got this whole place to myself. Well, not really, because I assume there's other people around, but like literally, it is empty. Empty as shit. There's my stuff. Here's me. But yeah, it is quite empty, which is kind of funny actually. I need a, yeah. I'm just chilling. I'm in a random European town. Rosenheim, next to the Austrian border. But anyways, Ausgang. Yes, sir. I'm not kidding when I say this is the best croissant I've ever had. This place in Rosenheim, Bahnhof, it's so fresh. Literally just came out of the oven. Oh, first thing I've had in like 12 hours or something. So good. Hell yeah. Yes. There, it's all lit up already. It's really cool, but we're here in town. It's all dark because the sun is now behind the mountains and the town is now in the shadow of them, which I think is really cool because and that didn't happen. But anyways, here's the Humvee. That's not where I'm staying. Where I'm staying is. But yeah, there's one of your places. So yeah, I put me in the shadow of a mountain because the sun said it. Something like that. It's science. And bullshit. Science. Science made it. So, I'm at the park right now. This is like a park along the lake in Zell. And so over there behind the hotel is the big mountain over here. So what's really cool is, so I'm in the shadow of a mountain right now. So the shadow's slowly creeping up. Over there on that hill are cows grazing actually, which is really cool. Like I was just like, oh my god, there are cows grazing there. So yeah, like, so it's slowly creeping up, which is really cool because you can see like the different, you can see like the golden hour in the different houses. But what also is, so up there is the bigger shadow, and then that's like directly across from here. So like, boom, 180 degrees, boom. So you can see the shadow superimposed onto that other mountain or hill, which is really cool. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Hotel room. This is my room. I have a TV, which I'm not gonna use because I don't understand German television. My bed, I slept in it, that's why it's messy. Closet, hung up my jackets like a normal person. Here's me, hi, that's me. Have a nice polo on. Polo with a sweater and black pants in it. There's dirty clothes. Here's all my stuff. I know it looks like a mess, but it's very organized, trust me. And then here, the window's open, and actually, look at my view. I can see a freaking mountain. Let's go. Here's stuff. I did some shopping earlier. Here's my bathroom. Here's my favorite part. Since I'm the only one here, here's me again, I can use the bathroom without closing the door. So yeah, get on my level. And this is like a barn door, it's so cool. About to go to the hot tub / spa on the roof. And also update, I got a nice little sweater. My finger can't, I don't have good coordination. And then I got some keychains for mom and Appa. And then here's all my stuff. It's a little bit messy, innit? But, oh well. Ain't it, bro? Ain't it? Anyways, yeah. Doing good. We got the hot tub. Well, it also like has jets everywhere, so I'm about to get a massage. And that place, I'm gonna go read there after. And look at all these lights and stuff. Look at how pretty it is. Let's let that adjust. The sun is set, I think. I just did Maghrib. And yeah, here's all of this. Currently leaving the hotel to go to a glacier. This is the view that I walk out to. There's the mountain, and it looks like there's some, I think it's mist on the mountains. Currently going to this place. It's a glacier, Kitzsteinhorn in Kapuns, about 18 kilometers away. This is the town. There's the hotel I'm staying at. Let's see if I can get a better view. And there's the church in the town. There's another one of the mountains. Here's where I'm staying, Steinwiat. And yeah, so we're going here, heading to the bus station right now, in hopes of catching the bus there because I can take the bus and it's supposed to come at 10:50. So yeah, there's some more fun. So pretty cool. Yay! I made it to Kitzsteinhorn. There's a very nice mountain over there. Then you have this pure rock face. Fine. There's another mountain, and that's where I'm going up to, hopefully. So I'm gonna go on the Panorama Bahn, and then I think I take the direct line that goes up here, because on the bottom are ski lifts. Take that, which goes up there, and then yeah, we'll see the glacier hopefully. But yeah, it's very nice, very pretty. I'm currently on the second of 4 SkyTrams I have to take to get up to the glacier I want to go see. And so what I was noticing was, first off, these things swing in the wind, which is not a lot of fun if you're like me and afraid of heights. But anyways, so I was in the valley, and what I liked was how you could see the zonation of how it goes from like a normal forest to an alpine forest to like a little bit of an arid type beat over here, and then there's snow up there, which is really cool, and it's also raining. I have a wool sweater though, I'm fine, I don't have weather gear with me, but yeah, it was just cool to see the zonation, because like, the glasses, you can't see through it. But yeah, down there's alpine forest, and then you come up here, and then like where the stop is, that's where the alpine forest stops, and that's where the like arid region begins. It's quite cool actually. And then, and then see the arid region is now ending, and it's giving way to like snowy kind of cold. It's really cool, and it's raining quite hard. So yay! I'm currently inside. I think it's a tunnel inside the mountain. I'm at the kitchen corner or whatever it's called, and like I'm inside it. I'm like under the summit where it normally is, and like there's all these cool exhibitions and stuff, and I'm at about I think 9,300 feet, something like that, or 3,100 meters, and it is so hard to breathe. Like every breath, I'm out of breath. I can feel it. Well, anyways, there's that over there. I am currently on a glacier that is, I think, 3,100-ish meters up, so about 930 feet, give or take. And here is the view. So, and just look at that. It's very windy up here. It's very cold. I'm not sure how cold it is. Sustained exposure in this environment will not be good. And there you can see there's a cloud cover. That's how high up I am. And if you look up there, you can see the clouds kind of like hitting the summit of the mountain. And there are people skiing. So here's the edge of the mountain, then there's a cliff, and then it goes down into a valley. And according to what I read, all of this is uninhabited since this is a national park, but it's very cold out. And actually what's cool is, if you go in here and you point this at different areas and you turn it, it'll show you like the different mountain summits and stuff, which is quite cool. Yeah, so it'll show you, like, if you go in there, it'll show you exactly what you're looking at. It is currently snowing up here. So yeah, there's cloud cover all up here. It's snowing. I'm about to take a look through those thingy-mabobbers, see what I'm looking at. But yeah, it is super duper beautiful. I'm being very careful with my phone. There is, I think, a stream, and then down there is what looks to be an untouched natural valley. It is beautiful. Oh my god. I'm gonna bring my phone back a little bit. That was too close to the edge. But yeah, it's very nice. And like, just look at all that. Look at that glacier. Oh my. Wow. So, what's really cool is you can see here, you can see zonation at work. So there's a valley down there with a lot of trees. And I estimate it's about maybe 1,000 meter drop, something like that. Maybe 1,500. I'm not really a good judge. However, all of these peaks are relatively within the same range. What was interesting is, so up here on all these peaks, there's no foliage whatsoever. Over there, I think there's an alpine lake with a stream running into it. There, and then, so in that valley, you can see there are the trees. So they start right about there. Smaller bits of foliage, and then as you go down, the foliage gets bigger and there's a wider variety, and I think that's really cool because it's showing off the zonation that occurs. Like, right here is the immediate cliff, and then there's a small valley, and there's no foliage, it's all rocks and snow. But over there, it's just, you can see the zonation beginning, and I think there's maybe a path over there, I'm not sure. Apparently all of this that I'm showing. Currently on my way to the Klimmelwasserfälle in Klimmel, and I'm on this bus, so it's a public transit bus, but it's almost like a tour bus. It has lights and everything, it has chargers, and I am the only one on it, which is very nice, so maybe I'll have an entire bus to myself. But yeah, here's the bus station, here's me, my new sweater, and here's where I'm going. Meine Zoomerkarten. Bis to Zoo, I'm not sure of the word, the Klimmelwasserfälle in Kümmel, yeah. I'm currently about midway through my bus trip. The bus had pulled into this very beautiful town, so there had been fog, all for the beginning of the trip and all in Zell, but now I guess we came out of the fog, either that or it lifted, and now you can get these very pretty mountain views all around, and here's some of the Austrian architecture, and there's a mountain over there in the distance with snow on it. And there's all the houses on the hill, and then there's a nice view, actually, there's a better view of the mountain, and the town just came out here's some of the town. They're pretty. I like how they have the little balconies on the fronts of the buildings. Yeah, it's very, very nice. And the weather is amazing. Like, it's my favorite kind of weather where there's some clouds and also sun, but not completely blue skies, so it's great. Yeah. So right now we're at the waterfall that I wanted to go to, and that's right over there. The sun is very bright and like right behind it, so it's quite hard to see at some points, but it's right next to this big mountain. There's the Wasserfallzentrum, and there are some mountains in the distance. I'm in the middle of it, and my bus just dropped me off here, and I got some water. About to go walk down there and see what it's like and maybe do some hiking. But yeah, I can't wait. It looks very beautiful. And here's me again. Here we are at the Wasserfall in Kliman. It's very powerful. I'm gonna go up there where there's all the spray. I had to put on my rain jacket. It's all wet, and look at that view. So I think there's 3 like places where it falls, and this is the first of 3. There's one further up there, and we'll see how far I get, depending on how my knee feels and stuff. But yeah, let's go get a closer look. We're at the waterfall. There's a lot of water. It's very windy and cold. But yeah, coming from all the way, it's so loud. Avalanche it looks like. Oh my god. Okay, I have to pull all this off. I'm currently at about 1,150 meters, and this is the view I have. So I was down there on the rocks, and I started all the way over there. Over there is the town of Kliman. There is a peak that towers over it. The sky is very nice, and there's an airplane flying, and up there are some more viewpoints. I would go up farther, but my knee has said no more, and because my knee is hurting right now, one of them, and also it's getting harder and harder to breathe, and I think it's because I'm not used to this elevation. But either way, I made it up a good deal. The waterfall is very loud, and there are trees and everything, and the sun is hitting the water vapor just right in. Here's some of the views. You can see houses on the hill, there's the town, and there's the Wasserfallzentrum. But yes, overall very good experience. So here I am about to leave the waterfall in I forget this town's name, in Kliman. There we go. And what's cool is, so the sun has gone behind that mountain. You can kind of see it like radiating off if I focus there. And what's cool is you can see where the sun is peeking onto the mountain because it's higher up than all of this. And then over here also, you can see the sun kind of like hitting that part of the mountain. It's quite cool. And the kind of spray effect on the waterfall is no longer there, where the like water droplets were caught by the sun, and it looks like golden hour, which is quite cool, even though it's about 3 p.m. And another cool thing is right here, that looks like a water flow maybe, but I'm not sure, maybe it dried up or whatever fed it. If it was a water flow, I'm just hypothesizing at this point. And there's a sheer rock face, which is really cool. And then all along here, there's the Wasserfallzentrum, and then there's the bus I plan to take back. And the other thing is, since the sun has gone in, it's become a lot cooler. Like, I'm wearing a tight-knit sweater, like, made out of wool that's very warm, and I'm feeling a little chilly. I'm thinking about putting on my gloves and stuff, but it's only like extremities. But it's gone a lot cooler, and I think that's really cool because, like, normally in areas where I've lived and been, it really hasn't mattered if the sun has gone in. You only feel a slight difference, but here it makes a whole lot of difference because when you're in the sun, you can feel it. And there is kind of some part of the valley over there, but yeah, you can definitely feel the change in the air when the sun goes away. here we are at the Salzburg Hauptbahnhof. Just came in, got off my train from Zell am See, so I'm now still in Austria. I'm going to be now taking a train to Munich. It's at platform 5. But yeah, here we are in Salzburg, and now I'm going to go to Munich. So, yay! Well, this is Munich. Well, right outside the train station. Just came out. I have to wait now about 3 hours until my train comes. But yeah, it's an interesting place, I guess.